My screen visible? Should be loading now. Is it visible?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So before we proceed, do you have any questions which need to be clarified? Okay. So we'll go with today, which is day 12. I created a package day 12 and create a new class day 12. Okay, now you are going to help me create the same program which we did like a couple of weeks ago. Average of 5 subjects. We will write the program as we did earlier, and then slowly we will develop the program with the new concepts which we had studied. So main, as usual, I will write a sysout and just to check if the program is running. Okay. So can you help me out? The goal is to average of 5 marks by a student. Yes, anyone can help me out. The goal is to find average of 5 marks. So the mark.
A, B, C, D.
Yes. So int, so A, B, C, D, E. Then, so I'll give this more meaningful instead of just maths, English, physics. Okay, I'll give science, and then
Social science.
social,
Science.
language.
Okay.
Okay, then
System enter
so enter the
marks for 5.
marks of 5 subjects. Correct. Then you have to read the 5 subjects, right? So for reading, what will we use? Reading input,
Scanner.
scanner. So scanner, scan object equal to new scanner of, from where we have to read from terminal. So system.in. You can also read from file. Okay, you can read from remote. So there are different options. For simplicity, we are using system.in, which is nothing but the term. Okay, next.
Max is equal to
That's equal to
input dot next int.
scan object dot
Next int.
okay. Then like this we will do for all 5 subjects. English is science,
social.
social, and language. Okay, next step.
Next step, you have to close it.
It's all closed. Otherwise, we would be getting a compilation error. The program is syntax wise correct. There is no error in the program sheet. If I don't close this, right, you will be already seeing an error.
Like you have to print the average so that number 1 plus number 2, number 3, number 4 divided by 5. Like
Yeah.
adding for the divided by 5.
Maths plus English plus science plus social plus language by 5. And we will store this as an average. We'll store this to a variable average and we'll declare the variable type as
Okay.
double. So in Java, if you do this, you expect this to be a decimal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we will sys out. That's all. Anything else to be added?
That's all.
Can we run? What? I didn't do?
We can give marks. Oh, we can give an output.
What should I do?
Can you run the program?
Yes. So run as enter the marks of.
Enter the marks by
Right.
okay. Then
Give me the values. What should I enter?
75, 80, 90, 70, 65.
So if you see, we don't get a decimal. The decimal is 0.0, but it cannot be 0.0.
So we did.
Okay, maybe it is all rounded. Once again, we'll run. Because 5 plus 5 is 10. If you divide by 5 again, you'll get a round number. This time we'll do some other number. Like, don't give a round number.
Oh,
Okay, 67, 89, 91, 77, 63. So again, if you see, it cannot be right. 9 plus 7, 16 plus 1, 17, 24, 27. Definitely it cannot be 0.0. The reason is, even though you give the result as double, these are all int. So Java will not convert to double, it will convert as an int and then print as a double. So
Okay.
to solve that, here we will change it to double.
okay.
Now if I run 67, 89, 91, 63, 54, see there. Okay, so this one is clear to everyone? No questions, right? Okay, now one problem in this program is, now you have only 5 subjects, so you have declared 5 variables. Let's say you have around 20 subjects now. What should we be doing ideally?
M1, M2, and
Yeah. So you have to increase. So in college and all, if you go, let's say you want to take the average of your entire year. So per year you will be having, let's say, roughly 5 papers. Okay, so 2 semesters, 10 papers, 3 years, 30 papers. So 30 variables you have to create here, right?
yes, sir.
So that would be a tedious process for a programmer. So to eliminate that, we have a concept. I'll open up the diagram and show you. So far what we did, we created variables. So what we read, variables are boxes to store data. So in the current program, we have 5 variables. These are the boxes to store the marks of different subjects, and this is storing 87. And this box we are labeling it as math, right? So this is what variable is. Can you see my screen? The diagram which I am.
Yes.
Okay. So these are all the variable. So we have 5 variables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In box representation, these are the 5 variables. So our problem is when this becomes more, then we would be ending up with so many variables, which is very difficult to create. So to solve this problem, we have something called as array. So arrays are, if you see your cupboard, you will have only single shelf, and in the single shelf you will store multiple books. Right? You will arrange it vertically, and you will store these many books. Right or not? So your storage unit is only one shelf. Okay, the shelf is going to be only one. The shelf is the variable actually. So inside one variable, you are storing multiple books. Right? Book is a data. You are not storing each book into different, each book will not get different shelf for its own, because book is very thin, right? So inside one shelf, we are occupying the shelf and we store the books vertically. This is called as array. So we stack many data or multiple datas into single data type, into single variable. The single variable can store more than one data. So if you come here, we have double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Instead of that, what we will do, we will create only one variable, marks array. I will create only one variable. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But if we just create like this, it can store only one value, because there is no difference between this line and this line. It is same. So just creating as double will allow us to store only one value. But what we will do is we will add this symbol, square bracket. If you add a square bracket to the front and back like a closed square bracket and equal to new double of 5. So this means, hey, create one variable and provide me option to store 5 values in it. The 5 values will be of type double. Is that clear?
Yes.
So if we want to store int array name, this is our own name. You can name it anything. Okay, the variable name is our own. So new int of 100.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we know how to create an array. Now we know how to instruct Java compiler to create a shelf for us. So it is creating a shelf. The shelf name is marks array. Shelf name is marks array, and it is going to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will delete these things, not needed. Okay, one more thing to note here. This is which, so when I ask you what is this book number?
0.
0, yeah. Because for Java compiler, the index starts with 0. But for human, you will tell this is first book. As a normal user, you will tell first book, second book, third book, fourth book, fifth book. Here it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will end with 4. So now we declared one marks array. Now we will see how to add. So instead of, oh, this is not needed. Okay, we are not going to use this.
You've given new double, sir, but we have only 4 inside it.
Yeah, new double of 5.
So new double, like we are according to index 0 to 4 only.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the length. I want 5. I want to hold 5 values, but
Index is different.
index is different. So the index, okay, here if you see, we have total number of books. What is the total number of books here? You will tell us 5. If I ask, what is this book number? This would be 0. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
There is no 5. But total book is 5 because it is starting from 0. Clear?
Oh.
Okay. So now we have this. Now I've deleted the double declaration of the variables max till language. So what we will do, we have to, once we read this, we have to add it to the array. So we will tell, that is very simple. Inside this array, in 0th position, place this value. So inside the array, in 4th position, place this value. Inside the array, in 2nd position, place the value. So we are arranging our books. 3rd position. What is left now?
1.
1 is left. So we are telling the compiler, you read this number and take that value and place it in this position here. Now the second value, you read it and place it in the fourth position. Okay, it's going to place till the end. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now here to add it, we have to retrieve the value. Retrieve the value is same like this. We will delete these things. From array, zeroth, take the zeroth value. Take the first value. Take the second value. Third value. Fourth value. Is that right? Right? Can we run the program?
Yes.
Do you see any issues?
Yeah, I will mark array 5.
Yeah, so 5 is not there, correct? We
Five.
only have up to 4, 0 till 4.
What?
So this will remove. Now if you run, you should get the same answer. 67, 45, 7, 89. We're getting the same value. Now let's print, instead of printing the average, let's print the array and see what is there in the array.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
So like 71.0, right, sir? But here we have used both double, like also used double or then why it's coming
Yeah,
as not.
I'll give some other number actually. Maybe is it rounding off? I don't know. I was also wondering that. See, it's coming. Maybe the value which I gave earlier had a round off.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so printing the array doesn't help out. Okay. So, any questions so far? So, if you need to store multiple numbers, you need not create multiple variables. You can have a single variable, declare it as array, and then add the numbers to the array. And again, you can take it back from the array. Now, we can simplify this program still a little bit better. Here 0 to 4, right? Can you tell me, is there a way with which we can modify this based on what we learned so far? We learned statements, we learned while, for, switch case. So do you see a pattern here? It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a for loop. So what I can do, for int start value equal to 0, start value less than or equal to 4, start value plus plus, I can here do a sys out marks array of start value. First time start value will be 0, so it would be marks of 0. Next time marks of 1, marks of 2, marks of 3, marks of 4, right? Let's print and see if we are getting. Enter the marks of 5 subjects. 4, 3, 2, 1, 6. So if you see, First it's printing 46213 and then it is printing the average. So this average calculation we can do like this. I can declare the average as 0 outside. I can declare sum equal to 0. Inside I can do sum equal to sum plus average equal to sum by 5. Do you follow this? Four, three, two, one. Do you follow this? Any questions?
No, sir.
No. Okay, we'll see one more program, so you will understand it. New class. Sum of n numbers. So the program requirement is first let's get the number of let's get the total number to be entered and let's get the numbers, add to array, print sum of the numbers. Okay, the program, what it should do is first it should ask how many numbers you want to enter. The user can tell 5, 10 or 12 and then it should start asking, enter the first number, enter the second number, up to the number he wants. The program should ask, it should store everything into an array. From the array it should sum up and tell the sum of the numbers is so and so. Okay, clear?
Sir, after doing that array line, you can do any step for sum.
Yes, after adding to the array we have to iterate the array and print the sum of the number. Iterate means go over the array, take one by one number, whatever is put in the shelf, take it back, add it and then show. This is the sum of the numbers.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so help me out, we'll do it together.
System
Enter the number, enter the total numbers you want to sum or you want to enter. Okay. So we'll create we'll create an object of scanner. Scan object equal to new. Okay. So int total number equal to next int, right? Next, then what can we do? Enter the first number. So if you tell first number,
we have to declare double is equal to A, B.
you don't know how many numbers, right?
Yeah, sir.
He can give 1000 numbers also. So
double.
no, first we have to get the numbers, right? Okay. So double. Tell me. See, get the numbers. How to get the numbers now?
You have to assign a variable.
Okay.
Like we are going to sum, sir, so we can give
No, some.
a-
No. Some we can do at the end. Okay. You need not worry about this one. First is we have to get all the numbers. We don't know what is going to come here, correct?
Yes.
So here if I go this out, you wanted to enter total numbers. Go ahead and start entering one by one. So if I run this, I'll do 50. So you wanted to enter 50 numbers. Go ahead and start entering one by one. Now it
So
should.
then how will you sum it up, sir? Like,
Yeah, we will take all the 50 numbers and we will store inside the array.
but if we are giving it in arrays, like in the array view array values also, we have to know the index that's
Okay, so
Yeah.
I understand. So you mean to tell if I do double array number equal to new double of here what I will give. That's what you're telling,
yeah.
right? Because this is predefined. I don't know if I give 20, you cannot do more than 20. That's what you're telling, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then for simplicity, we can do it in two ways. Then enter the total number you want to enter. Less than, we can give a maximum number. Okay, enter up to 50 we can do, so that here we can have an array of 50. Is this okay?
Yeah, that's.
Yes. So now you tell me.
Is it possible if we give them like whatever they want to do, like
Okay.
we can give whatever?
So here, right? So you want to do like this.
Yeah, I want to know about it. Like,
Yeah, let's
is it possible?
try. Let's try it out. So let's not do this. Okay. Number array. Now tell me.
So,
This out.
enter the first number. Oh, no.
If you give first number, you don't know the end.
Yeah, it's.
Edwin Joshika, are you there? I didn't hear your voice, Sapa.
We use for statement.
Exactly, you have to use for loop.
For loop.
For and while are loop. Yeah. So tell me how to use for loop.
For I is equal to 0.
Int I equal to 0.
I less than equal to 50.
I less than equal to y 50.
Because, we didn't give I less than equal to total numbers.
Correct.
Not equal to total numbers.
Total numbers, correct. Total numbers.
I
I plus plus.
And then sum is equal to sum plus I.
No, why sum? We didn't even read the number.
Okay.
Okay, sum equal to,
Oh, this is sum.
we have to read the numbers, right? So how do we read?
Scanner.
Yeah, scan object dot next int.
So,
Inside the for loop, if you give next int, those many times it would be waiting and asking. And now, every time you read a number, what you should do? You should store it. We can store in the array.
yes.
This array where we should store in which position? In ith position. The first value we will store in 0. Second value 1. Third value 2. Right? So whenever we read, we store it to the array. Now the array will start filling with the actual numbers. So once this is done, our inputs are all read and it is all safe in the array. Let us now print the array and see if the array has the numbers. You have entered for I equal to 0 to total numbers. We are not going to read, we are going to print. We are going to access from the array.
Sir, is it we have to again do for loop statement like this?
This is for taking from the array. For print, see, if I don't give this, right, this is done. The program will work perfectly. Run as Java. Let's say I am giving 10. You wanted to enter 10, go ahead and start entering one by one. So I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. Index out of bound exception. Why? Because I should not be getting up to the number, right? I should be getting one less than the number. So now if I run, I'll give 3. 3, 2, 1. The program is done. Now we don't know whether this number is there in the array or not. To print from the array, we can either give sysout num array of 0 num array of 1, 2, right? Like this, how many we will be giving? We cannot be giving 50 sysout, right? Instead, we will give this in a for loop.
Oh, okay, sir. So in the program we can use many for loops.
Yes. So I total number, instead of 0, I will give I. So now I will print the value from the array to check whether the array has my inputs 3. 1, 2, 3. See, array is having 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now this is done. Get the number is done. Adding to the array is done. Now we have to iterate the array and print the sum of the number. How to do it? Yes. We have a for loop here to print all the elements in the array. So we can declare a double sum equal to 0, and inside we can just add sum equal to sum plus What happened? Confused?
Yes.
What is the confusion?
Like, I don't know what the iteration.
Which line is not clear for you?
Like, for itself, it's working. So then, why we have to give double sum?
Yeah, see, for itself, it is working. It is printing the value separately. I want to add this value.
Oh, okay. So, sums will not over, right?
Yeah, sum is not, the array will not, we are just printing the array. We were printing the array. Now what I am doing, instead of printing, I am taking every value from the array.
This moved by iterations.
Iteration is just looping, going over each of the element. When I tell iterate the array, which means go over each of the element in the array using a for loop. So now sum equal to sum plus.
Only applicable for problem, or we can also do it by
The same thing you are asking whether we can do using while loop, right?
yes, sir.
We can do.
Oh,
I will show now. So 3, 1, 2, 3. So 6. So now using while loop, while, yeah, you can try.
while
Is greater than 0. This is the break condition. The maximum number, and we are reducing one by one. Inside we will do the same.
Is a syntax change, right? So for and while.
Yeah. We'll have a syntax change. Otherwise, both will do the same.
Okay.
Okay?
Like,
Any questions? So we'll work out more in the next class also.
yes, sir.
And I'll give some simple programs for you to start. And this would take you to the next level in the programming, because what we are seeing now is a predefined array. So here, if you see, we know that let's say we have entered number 5, the array will be of 5, right? But going forward, we will be exposed into Java collections, which would be a dynamic array. So this is a fundamental for you to enter into the next level in the programming. So next class we will work out more program, and next class will be tomorrow, right? Since today was a skipped class from yesterday. So yeah, tomorrow will be our next class. I'll give some basic programs for you to work out. Joshika and Edwin, are you there? I don't.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very silent. Did you understand or any questions?
It's confusing, sir, but I'll.
Yeah, you have to practice. Once you practice, you will get it.
So actually, Joshika is having some signal problems, so she came and went.
Oh, she is not there. Okay. I didn't notice. Just now I am checking. Okay, then anyway. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. Meet you tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.